It's the 100% beef challenge, round one. Don't worry if you haven't got yours done, because this is only round one, because whoever wins this round will go against the next person that sends anything to me via, Gmail, or uploads it and sends it to me. I'm fine with both. In fact, I prefer y'all to upload it so you can get more views and stuff, and that'll help you out more. But whatever y'all want to do, and hey, if you want to be that person that's like figures out this little loophole, I'm gonna wait until the end, until there's only one left and everyone's done making the songs, and I'm gonna go against him. Well, you gotta bring your A game, no matter what. You're gonna go up against the best. You know what I mean? So, yes, like, it's up to you. If you want to get one out there quickly, you never know. Because if you sacrifice some of your talent by rushing it, you know what I mean? It might not do as well, but you'll have it out there. But if you really work on your craft and then send it when everybody else is done, that might be the smart move. But eventually I am going to have to call a winner. I'm going to play it by ear. I know I said that October 31st is the deadline, but if a few people start sending them in this month, I'm going to send it. If not, then it's going to be October 31st because, I just can't keep extending the challenge like this, you know what I mean? So, it's just depending on if more people will come and participate. That the challenge will be longer than it is now, because there's two people that send it in. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Ajax the Juggalo versus Malcolm Carter. Yeah, they both did the song I Hate This World and I Hate Myself More, so this could be even more interesting. Now, I'm going to vote to see which one was better, but you guys have some say in this too. If there's more disagreements of the winner, obviously the person that did the song can't vote, but if there's more disagreements and agreements to who I picked as the winner, that's a veto, and it goes to the other person. So this will get you guys involved too with the voting process. So it's kind of like half me, half you. I'm so excited. Let's start with Malcolm Carter to see what he got.
I think I'm different.
I'm definitely different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. You know that song from 2 Chainz? Yeah.
I can't understand myself. I talk to myself. I think I'm crazy. I ask myself questions. He answer my question. I hate myself. I hate the world. I wasn't made for this world.
I definitely ask a lot of questions, and I definitely feel like I'm not made for this world. Definitely relatable.
Never change this world. I pause for a moment. I wait for a moment. Can't kill my moment. I ain't shed tears in a while. I ain't smiled in a while. Still I stand. Still I stand. I hold out my hand. Clear, I walk around. Hold my head up. Put a planet on the ground. I'm here. Thank God I'm here. Open my heart. I show no fear. I hate the world. What's it made for this world? If I was Superman, wish I could save the world.
Yeah, I wish I could save this world. This world is messed up. It's a lot of bad stuff going on.
Now, I never change this world. Please don't bring hate into this world. I hate myself, but I still love myself.
Yeah, it depends on the day for me, whether I love or hate myself. That's relatable. Wait, that's not good. Dang. I'm sorry you feel that way, too.
All I do is practice all day, and I sleep all day.
I do practice rap all day. I don't sleep all day, but I kind of relate because I am a night owl and apparently I sleep in too much. Or I stay up too late. You know what I mean? I don't know. I kind of relate in that way, but that's irrelevant, I guess. Just kind of how I took the verse or the line, or I mean, oh my, I'm overthinking this.
I'm trying to get my weight up. Please, I'm trying to get my weight up.
I'm trying to get my weight down. I weigh too much.
Please don't you come around. What you know about me? I speak softly, I talk softly, I sleep softly, I bob and I weave. She my sweet pea. You come my nosebleed. Stop harassing me.
Please don't tell me you're on meth. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry you go through that. Is he talking about he sleeps all day and he practices all day? Wow. Is this about meth? I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, I understand that, but if you're up to talking about it, please let me know in the comments, because, nosebleeds is a symptom of meth use. So, that sucks. Wow. I'm trying to get his weight up, like he stops eating, because that's another side effect of meth. Because you're so busy taking in meth. This is sad, dude. I'm sorry you go through this.
Stop stalking me. Stop hating on me.
He is literally telling his drugs to stop stalking him because they're that addictive. Wow. I mean, I don't relate to the meth part, but YouTube is really addictive to me, so I relate in that aspect. But honestly, at the end of the day, I'd always take a YouTube addiction over a meth addiction. I cannot even imagine what you go through, and those two shouldn't be comparable. But when I listen to music, I want to relate it to my life, So, yeah.
I don't know why, but I got time on my side. I don't know why, so much wrong with my life. No sense and no pride. Thank God I'm still alive.
I'm sorry. Meth does take a lot of your time away because it's just that addictive. And, yes, there's a lot of health problems with meth, but he's talking about, just doing meth all the time takes away from you eating and doing other stuff you need to do throughout the day. Like, stuff you need to do to live. You're just so focused on getting another fix.
Hell mighty, I'm a fighter. I got eyed on the tiger. Regardless, I cannot stop. Regardless, I could not stop.
I'm sorry, man. I hope you get some help for this.
Then why should I stop? I write it down. This is my soul. I gotta write it down. This is my feelings. I gotta write it down. This is how I feel inside. No cows around. My phone on. I got power down. Please don't come around. Please don't come around.
Someone on meth probably wouldn't be in the right mind state or even physically look good because they lost all that weight and they haven't slept in days. That's another side effect. You just don't sleep, so you're probably not, number one, in the right mindset, but number two, you just look a mess and you're scared to have other people around because of that. I'm guessing. I have no idea what this is, y'all go through, so I'm just trying to explain it, the best I can without going through that.
I gotta keep my head up. I wish you would try to hurt me. God can never hurt me. God loves me. God heals me.
Very interesting fact. He is talking about God here, and in the original track, I do talk about God right there. Um, my lyric was God. No, it's beef. Pray to God to just end him. Satan's in uh, Satan's in his ears tempting him, or beef's ears tempting him. I'm paraphrasing. Uh, if he ended all, would he go to heaven? Mental health, the battle of Armageddon. So he is like, I'm not trying to dissect my own lyrics, but I'm just saying like that's like the same place where I talk about that. I like the consistency there, and yeah, he's maybe he's wondering like, oh, is God hurting me? Like he's wondering maybe if God is letting this happen to him. And he's saying, no, God loves me. He's trying to convince himself again because he's going through so much pain. That's what I'm guessing he's trying to say.
You know God heals me. You know God protects me.
Dang, man. I'm sorry. I know it's addiction is hard, man. Like I understand how you're feeling about God there, like allowing this to happen to you. And you know, I don't want to be insensitive when I say this, but like I it's easy to think that when you are hurt about something and you can't get through it, but like for example, I think that when my life's going poorly that I blame God, but truly I have to work on what I have to work on. And I'm so sorry you have an addiction, but I truly hope you work on that and know that like that's in your hands to solve because you're the one that's making these choices, and it's really hard to think that way when you're in like pain. And I understand that completely. Like I said, I go through the same thing. You're gonna hear me say, God, why am I here again? Or I just feel like for example, for me, I just feel like I'm here to just pass time. Like I feel like I have no purpose. Like I'm just just existing. And I'm pretty angry at God sometimes because of that. So it happens to all of us, but if you change that mindset, you'll be a lot happier. Like taking responsibility is scary at first, but truly when you take responsibility, that means that you're in control of your own situation, and that makes you feel more empowered. You know what I mean? Hopefully. Sometimes that overwhelms you, depending on what it is, and something like this would definitely be challenging, but you know what I'm trying to say, man. It's yeah, I hope I said that right. I'm not trying to offend anyone.
I may be a little different though. Yo, I'm still an asshole. Excuse my cussing. Now you got me hustling. I'm a skinny dude. One thing, I'ma pray for you. Where my Scooby snacks? Please don't call me Scooby Doo.
Yo, that actually breaks my heart that he's trying to laugh through this. Like, talking about Scooby snacks. What? I want to point out an earlier lyric that I didn't understand until I listened to the full thing. He talked about having his hands out, like, happy, I think. I'll replay it to see exactly what it said, and I'll re-listen to it.
I pause for a moment. I wait for a moment. Can kill my moment.
Probably the effects of crystal meth or meth. I don't know what type of meth, but yeah, it's just because he's waiting for the moment, trying to get high, and then after the high, it's terrible side effects to meth. Yeah, I forgot to say that too. There's a lot of terrible side effects to meth. And so that's what he's saying. He's waiting for the moment. He got his moment. Now it killed the moment. That's dark, dude.
I hold out my hand.
Holding out your hand. Hands like asking for money for drugs. Yeah, that's dark. Let's move on and see what Ajax got for us, though. I'm feeling a 10 on this, man. I love this. I love the lyrics to it. It's really deep and meaningful, and definitely you know, like, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to compare. Meth is awful. It's a lot worse than what I go through, but in some ways, I feel like, you know, my mental health makes me feel like I take crystal meth or something sometimes, you know? 'Cause I'm so emotional all the time, and I sleep a lot, and all I do is YouTube, and I'm addicted to this, so it's like, I don't know. Obviously, meth is a lot worse, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I like to relate to the song, like I said again. I love this. Yeah, it's a, I didn't know how deep this was. It took me like 4 listens in to realize what it was actually about. And there goes my alarm. Alright. I'm, alright then. Like I was saying, let's move on to Ajax track. See what he got for us.
It's Ajax. Yeah. 100% beef. I hate this world and hate myself more. Remix! Let's go. Yeah, so I hate this world, but I hate myself more. All the mistakes I make knocks me on the floor.
Dang, I'm sorry.
The world helps, but in the end of the day, I choose my fate.
I like you taking responsibility, man. It sucks that you made a lot of mistakes, you know what I mean? But I'm glad you're taking responsibility. There's one part I disagree with. I've heard this before, but I'm just saying this now. I'm not trying to sound insensitive because we'll get to it, but there's one part that wasn't his fault, and he shouldn't blame himself for what happened to him. But we'll get to that.
That's why I hate this world, but I hate myself more. I let myself get to this point. I got raped in jail, but I made the choices that put me there.
Please don't blame yourself for getting raped. That's not your fault. That's whoever decided to do that to you was 100% in the wrong. Like, don't think, don't tell yourself that it's your fault you got raped. Please, it's not. It's this awful thing that happens to people, okay? And it's, I mean, I kind of see what he's saying here. The choices that you did put you in jail. They put you in jail, but come on, man. Getting raped is 100% not your fault. Like, going to jail was your fault, but please don't blame it on yourself, man. I don't know how many times I said it. I'm repeating myself, but I want to get it clear because that's a messed up thing to say about yourself.
I felt nobody cared, but the one who truly didn't care was me.
I kind of relate to that because I was so content being by myself for the longest, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I'm lonely. Hey, I need friends. Hey, friends, stop what you're doing right now and hang out with me. Where are you, Billy? It's so funny because it's like I'm complaining about them not being around, and I'm just hermiting here, not talking to them. So I mean, just emotions suck. They make you think opposite things. You know what I mean? That's the truth. You know, they'll think you opposite of the truth. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I chose to put myself there. Yeah.
To be honest, it's hard to hear this part.
Yeah. I mean, drugs I was given him, but I chose to take them.
Okay, yeah, for that, he's 100% right, because it's your choice. I've been asked this, to smoke weed before, and like it's fine if you want to do that, but I'd rather take legal medical marijuana. You know what I mean? I had a card of it. I'm not against it. It just feels wrong to do it illegally, and it feels like around here it's still like illegal if you get it from the streets. So it's like, you know what I mean? I still has that stigma to me, and also like they don't know what they put in that stuff. You know what I mean? But my point is, it's just, um, you know, yes, you can be given or asked to do something, but you can always say no. And, you know, I'm sure 100% of the time, like, I'm not, hopefully 100% of the time, maybe 99.99% of the time, they're going to be like, oh, okay. And then they let you go. There might be some stupid dude that tries to egg you on oh, come on, keep doing it, there's gonna be people like that. Maybe it's a higher chance of that. I just don't know. I don't know. My math is off. I don't know. But my point is, like, saying no, like, you gotta say no. You know what I mean? You just because people offer you something or suggest something, you gotta be assertive. That goes with anything. You gotta be assertive and say no. Look at me trying to be all statistical, but I had no research of it at all.
Nobody made me. The world may hate me, but I hate myself the most.
Dang, I relate to that. I think we're all our worst enemy.
Life is like a rap battle. I'm the one getting roasted, but it's because I chose to be roasted, like beef, as I hurt myself to make ends meet.
You shouting out the homie, 100% beef there. I appreciate that. Sometimes, yeah, you gotta get out of the fire. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can get in trouble if you get involved with something that you shouldn't be involved with. You know what I mean? It's good to just walk away from arguments or, you know, because sometimes it's just, it will get you in more trouble. By the way, I didn't touch on this yet, but I'm sorry that you had to make ends meet and hurt yourself. He said he was homeless before, I think, so that sucks, man.
Homeless.
If I would have just waited. It was in the next lyric.
I was given a bad hand.
Please don't think that your life is bad. Life is hard in general. It's nothing personal.
So I made the worst of it, and that's why I hate this world. But I hate myself more. Yeah.
That's taking some responsibility. Like, to truly free yourself and not feel down on yourself, you gotta be like, hey, life just sucks. It's not God's not here, like, pointing his finger and saying, I'm gonna make his life a living hell. I think about that sometimes. I honestly do, because, like, you know, I'm autistic and all that. But it's just, when you think that way, it brings you down. This just, it's no good to, like, mope around and say, oh, my life sucks. You know what I mean? It's just like, life's a challenge. You know what I mean? Just like this 100% beef challenge. I'm not saying that being homeless, like, not trying to be, like, insensitive. Like, being homeless sucks, don't get me wrong, but it's like, having a negative attitude on top of that is not going to help your situation. It's understandable. It's going to happen, but try not to, because if you try to be more positive and upbeat, that might get you in the right direction and, back to renting an apartment or somewhere, having shelter, or even owning a house again, or depending on your life, owning a house. You know what I mean? So, again, I don't know how that happens or how you got out of being homeless, and I sympathize with that. I've never been homeless, so I'm not the one to talk, but I love going in depth with lyrics, and that's all I'm doing, really. It's just, I'm thinking my anxiety is getting to me, man. I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna play it out because this is his entry, but he repeats the same lyrics, so I'm just gonna play it out to get more of the full effect.
Let's go. I just really hate this world, but I hate myself more. All the mistakes I make knocks me on the floor. The world helps, but in the end of the day, I choose my fate. That's why I hate this world, but I make myself hate myself more. Yeah, I bet you that even made sense if you paid attention. I'm speaking facts right now. I'm spitting how I really feel. I let myself get to this point. Yeah, I got raped in jail, but I made the choices that put me there. Yeah. I felt nobody cared, but the one that truly didn't care was me. I chose to put myself there. Yeah. And that's why I hate this world, but I hate myself.
I feel bad for what all Ajax went through. He really spoke really deep on this track. Unfortunately, his music quality like dropped a point for me because if you're listening to a song, it's quality does play a part in it, and it's hard to rate these ones that are really deep because I feel for the artist, but it's music at the end of the day, and I'm rating it as music. You know what I mean? Malcolm's track sounded a lot clearer. Like even sound like he had some effects on the music, and I'll give Ajax an 8.5. I took 0.5 off because, comparing it to another one on this, listening to them back to back, it kind of, it's more of a comparison there that, because he didn't use any effects in it or anything. See, in the Versus series, I think I'm going to be a little more harsher because you're going up against somebody else. So, I just took away 0.5 because, it's but Malcolm wins this round, in my opinion. Let me know down in the comments, 48 hours from now. Comments are cut off for, if you try to vote for someone after 48 hours, after a couple of days. I'm not going to count your vote. But let me know down in the comments who you think won this round. And, after a couple of days, I'll announce the winner. Alright? So, alright, what was that? I'm not... What was that? Why the sass? I don't understand. Alright? Come on, vote alright? No, I'm just hoping these, people do vote because it makes it more fun. So, anyway, guys, both artists are down below. Please go check them out. And give them a sub or give them a follow, because even if there's a clear winner in this challenge, I want everyone to it supports everyone. There's no losers on 100% Beef's channel except himself. Just kidding. I'm a winner. See you guys. See you guys in the next round. Please work on your crafts if you want to be entered. Work on your crafts if you want to enter. I already said that. Alright. I think that's everything. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And it's not too late to enter. Let me know. Oh, that reminds me. Let me know if you still want to enter. Comment. Actually, I'm going to put my Instagram. If you want, just DM me and I'll send the beat out to you. It could be any beat on my SoundCloud. Put down the SoundCloud too, so you can look around and choose one before you talk to me about it or whatever. It just makes it easier. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.